What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is my first video. I was gonna film after work, headed home, but I need to get a different mount. I bought one, but the mount it shakes when I'm in a vehicle. So I came home, took a shower, and went to sleep, ate. Then we just did we just played a game, me and LeBron and the wife. Well, the wife didn't really participate, but mainly me and LeBron played the game. I had wanted to talk about the Starbucks situation, and I'll come back, later on probably before Sunday and talk about it a bit more. I think first I want to say I think the CEO handled the situation the best way that any CEO could handle it. I was looking in the media. I've been following, what they've been saying on Twitter, the news, the tabloids and things like that. I honestly felt like as a face of a company, you are held responsible, but you don't ever know what one of your employees would do, how they would handle any situation. Some people said, I heard some people, they tweeted, typed, spoke on it, so was saying that he's not held responsible. He's held responsible to a degree, and I think that's why he handled it the way that he handled it, because he's the face of his company. Unfortunately, America is not 100% cured of racism. We all know that. And yes, the media does hype things over and stuff like that. I do like the fact that he shut down all of the Starbucks, and they had awareness of, profiling and everything like that. I think in the society that we're living in today, it's important that us as people, that we set the standard, that we set the bar, because just the way that the world is, like the media paint us living in America out to be I want to say like we're still dealing with race issues. And from what I've noticed, it's not everyday people that's really like that. Like, as far as like, we do have our own issues. We do tend to, everybody stereotype people a little bit based on the way that you may be dressed, what side of town you may live in, and stuff like that. We all like profile each other to some sense, if that makes sense. But I think the Starbucks situation showed people that, like, I mean, everyday people, businesses, how things can, turn. But I think that I like the way the CEO handled it. I like the fact that he immediately noticed that there's an issue. He immediately, did what he could.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Huh?
I said, yeah, that's the first step, is to acknowledge the issue.
Yeah, he acknowledged it. I like the fact that he didn't ignore it. He could have he could have gave an excuse for the employee. She was fired. I think that was cool. And I don't know. I like the way he handled it. He handled it better than what I've seen a lot of people. When situations happen, he handled it like way better than what given credit. Let me see. Let me see, y'all. But for the most part, I just been working and taking care of the fam and just keeping up with stuff in the news. That was probably one of the biggest things that I've seen, in the media, as far as like with the Starbucks situation. I had wanted to just kind of like touch on that. I know my wife was saying earlier that people was asking, thinking that are we gonna do it again and stuff like that. I think after we move, we will do it again. That's the plan. Whether she chooses to share it with everybody, I'm pretty sure she will at some point. Y'all know how she do. Hey, baby, love you.
What you mean, how she do?
You know how you do, like you're like we already been done it like last time. Then they'll get it afterwards. But I was trying to pull some up. How y'all doing out there, by the way? Hope everybody's doing good and everything. I was trying to see if anybody said anything. I don't know who's watching.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know how it don't show like who's watching and like that.
Yeah.
It's only when they comment or they wave or something.
Mm.
What somebody asked them about us about when we do it again?
No, earlier. Spend little time training staff on how to handle. Okay, it says Starbucks spends little time on training staff on how to handle visitors who don't buy anything, which may contribute to a recent incident. So, apparent racial profiling that turned into a PR, disaster for the chain. Wall Street interview.
People go to Walmart and don't buy nothing. They walk in and walk out.
They're saying that the former Starbucks staff and manager who said their training didn't address the question, and we were aware of a written policy of non-paying customers. Instead, such judgments are generally left to the store manager or individual store policies. So,
But this is my thing though. Even though it's policy, how you supposed to know if they're gonna buy some or not? You didn't give them a chance.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. A lot of people go to Starbucks just to use their Wi-Fi. It's the Starbucks is used for a safe meeting place. I'm pretty sure they know that. I don't know if a lot of people know that. I know if I'm in a city that I've never been and I wanted to meet someone and I knew that I can go there and it's well, you can have a conference if you don't have the money to rent, a building or whatever like that. A lot of people go to Starbucks just for the Wi-Fi, just for I don't know, just for a meet and greet. I feel like it's a safe, casual, social place to go to. Starbucks has less than owners. But I just wanted to talk about that, man. I know that was a big deal in the media. Starbucks has more than less owned and this falling already. It is a statement after the filler. I'm reading, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I practice this training led to outcome. Starbucks will close stores. So basically, like with they training, the staff is saying that they never answered the question on what do and how do you handle customers who are not paying customers. And they're saying that it's left up to management and the staff discretion. I think how do I say this? I think certain situations can be de-escalated. What I mean by de-escalated, if I'm in a store, like if I'm at Starbucks and I don't know, I'm meeting up with someone, a friend or whatever like that, and they say, hey, are you gonna buy something like that? I could just say I'm waiting for someone. I think a lot of stuff, us as individuals, as people, I think a lot of times it's based on how you respond. I think it's based on how you interact. I think even if a person have bad intentions, like if they feel like you up to no good, or if they just feel like you just been in there casing the place, I don't know. I think a lot of stuff can be de-escalated based on how you respond, based on how you handle it. A lot of stuff can. Sometimes, yeah, it's out of your hands and things like that, but I think a lot of things can be de-escalated. Prime example, for every time that I've gotten pulled over in the last, I don't know, I want to say 2 years, 3 years or whatever like that, the few times I've gotten pulled over, it was a quick process just based on my interaction with law enforcement. Less attitude, not saying you kissing their butt, but just cooperation. I think when you go, even in a business place, whether you be at Starbucks, whether you be wherever you be at, we have to remember that it is a building. it's a place of business. It's for paying customers. That's what it's supposed to be for, whatever like that. I think a lot of times, like a lot of stuff is based on correspondence. Some stuff, like I say, just out of your hand. You do have people that do malicious things, but that's just that. But I just wanted to say, I like how the CEO handled the situation. I love the fact that he didn't ignore it, that they addressed it, and I think it's our duty, us as people, to continue to love and treat each other equally, no matter what they say in the media, no matter what the government say, and people need to stop holding other people accountable for other people's shortcomings. Just because somebody makes a mistake against another race or against another gender or against someone with a different sex preference, it's your duty as a person to continue to treat each and everyone equally. You can't take a situation that happened out on everybody. You know what I mean? So I just want to, with this video, I just want to encourage people to still love each other, still treat each other equally, and learn from situations. Like even with the situation that happened at Starbucks, if you work at a Starbucks or you work at any business that, any coffee shop or any business that, bookstore where people come in and they use the Wi-Fi and do stuff like that. Just remember that people are people no matter what color, creed, or wherever they from. I just think it's just our duty as human beings to, no matter what they put in the media, no matter how they display stuff, it's just our duty to set an example. It's our duty to come together and love on each other and stuff like that. Like, they can speak racism, but our actions show different. Like, not care about your color, your skin, not care about what side of town you grew up on, not care about those things that they try to, imprint on society. Because like when I'm downtown, man, and 'cause I drive, and when I'm out and about, I see a lot of harmony. Like a lot of people that are, different shades, different parts of the world, whether they be black, white, Indian, Hispanic. I see a lot of people like coexisting, getting along and stuff like that. Whether they've been, different professions. And I be thinking like the media, the way that they put things out, it makes stuff seem so much worse than what it really is and stuff like that. So I just want to, encourage people to stay positive. Like, that situation happened at Starbucks. It shouldn't have happened. But take it as a learning experience. Like, just like, it's just a learning experience, man, But it could have been worse, and it's not. Do I think all Starbucks need to close down? No. Do I think... Yeah, for the meeting, yeah, which is necessary. I think that was, like I said, I think that was a good look for the CEO to show that he cared and that he, met with the people and everything like that. I felt like
it makes me want to go
to Starbucks
because of how he handled it.
Yeah, because he cared. He met with the mayor of the city. He immediately got involved. Like he immediately, spoke to press, because like it's not his fault what somebody else do. It's not he can't control. He can't control what's going on.
Same thing with our kids. They go to school, they get in trouble, and they look at us. We can't say, oh well,
yeah, You're gonna choose to do the right thing, with the situation. And I feel like he handled the situation better than a lot of people probably thought he would have handled it. But yeah, that's my short video, man. I was gonna do it while I was driving, like I say, while I was driving home. But my mount in the car, man, that thing's so rocky, man. I would look like a bobblehead. So I done.
Like a bobblehead.
I always like a bobblehead, baby.
Yeah. So
I was tired, man. I was asleep, so I slept. I ate. We played that game. My wife cooked. She cooked like we was on. She cooked a big meal.
Big meal.
Well, it was good. She cooked some spaghetti, y'all, homemade spaghetti, some green beans, and she baked the cake. I haven't had the cake yet. I'm gonna eat that later. But that's my thing, man. That's my first broadcast. Um,
So you talking about me saying So I ought to go back in the video and count how many times you said Cause you talked about me. You was like, baby, you sure say a lot.
I'm gonna go through her videos, y'all, from when she originally first started, and I'm gonna make a whole video of her saying I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna go through, and it's gonna count. You're gonna see like a little thing counting on the side. It's gonna be like 1, 2.
And I'm gonna count how
3.
many you said too.
For real.
Yep. Say hi. Hi,
Hey man. Hey man.
All right, guys. Holla at y'all. Oh.
Hey man.
Hi. I want some Starbucks.
You want some Starbucks?
No, he just made poopy. Hubby about to change his poopy diaper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, congratulations to my wife, y'all. She made it through her first week of work and everything like that. I'm proud of her. So proud of her. She started back working, and she made it through her first week.
And I'm not ready for tomorrow.
She kept calling me saying she was gonna quit, y'all. And I was like, "You gonna quit?" She was like, "Yeah, 'cause I miss my babies. I miss them or whatever like that." But yeah, she started working and everything, and I'm proud of her. I'm proud of you.
I'm glad you are.
You glad? But yeah, that's my video. I'm about to relax. I'm about to relax, y'all. Enjoy
and
the
just
rest.
say in the comments if y'all have anything y'all would like for him to talk about specifically. Just put it down in the comments or comment on the video.
Right.
And let us know, what kind of videos you want to see from him. And hear about, from him.
Yeah, mainly I keep up with stuff that's going on in the media and stuff like that. This video, this is a quick video because I promised to, start doing it on Sundays, and so I had just wanted to, kind of talk about that and everything like that. And plus, I just think it's important that, people of color, especially us with the times that we living in, push positivity, push unity and stuff like that, because it seemed like everybody, a lot of people are so quick to protest in a negative way and speak like saying from a pro-black perspective. And I just feel like we living in a different time. We're not living in back in the civil rights movement and previous before that, the whole slavery thing and all that kind of stuff like that. I feel like in today's society that we're living in, everything is different. Yeah, some people still ignorant, and that's on both sides or whatever. But I just think it's so important as people of color like us to push positivity, push unity, push harmony instead of pushing segregation, instead of pushing negative stuff. Because you don't get nowhere with negative stuff. And like I say, I hope that people know that you can't hold others accountable for others' mistakes, others' ignorance and stuff like that. It's our duty, man, to set a better example for our children, for ourselves, and show them that it's okay to love one another no matter where you come from, no matter what the color of your skin is. Everything should be judged based on your character and your actions, and it's just our duty to show that love and that unity and things like that. And I just think that in the media they don't show enough of that. They don't show enough of they don't show enough of that. Like this video, let me show y'all this picture real quick. Let me show y'all this picture. I think I still have it. This picture right here is so powerful to me. I don't know if y'all can see it. This picture right here. I had sent my wife this picture too. She was like, "What is this?" Okay, this was a protest in Houston. The officer. This is when everything was going on with law enforcement and all this stuff like that. And the young boy that's right here, he got killed. He was actually killed. Sometime last week, his aunt she drove off a cliff, and him and his other siblings, they all were killed. And so the reason I showed this is because I just felt like this picture, he was brave. I just feel like it was brave of him to, and you know, with all the protesting that was going on at that time, and all the hatred that was going on at that time, he walked up to a person that was a different, you know, color than him, and he hugged him. And I just felt like that was a powerful picture. What made it so powerful is that the officer is an officer, he's white, and the young kid, he's black, and they're in a, everybody around them is angry. Everybody around them like is angry. Everybody's in that whole circle. The atmosphere that they're in is a hostile atmosphere. And he hugged him like that, and it just saying like to me, I just feel like that was powerful because it wasn't staged. It wasn't you know, it was not a movie or nothing like that. And I think America needs to see more of that in the media. They just see more of interaction in a good way between races, instead of, you know, negative stuff. I wish the media would put up, because there's so much stuff that other races do together that are positive, they don't put in the media. And I just wish that the media would show these things instead of always showing the bad things. I mean, like this, the only good thing about the Starbucks situation is the way that the CEO chose to handle the situation. But I really wish that the media would, you know, you do have to do news coverage. I get it. Bad things sell. But I wish that they would show more stuff like this. I wish they would show more stuff to show people the good stuff instead of the bad stuff.
Okay, hold on, man.
You know, and push unity. But that's my broadcast, man. Cause I can go on forever about this. I just don't like that the media just put out just so much bad stuff. And his story, I'll get into his story later. You know, because, you know, like last week, this young man, he was murdered. His aunt initially, you know, she killed him on purpose. I'll get into his case later, because that's one of those things where I'm gonna have to be on the laptop and break down and get deep into it. About that, it's I was shocked. How y'all doing, by the way? I was shocked that he was murdered. Very, very shocked. But I'll get into that later. I just think that's a powerful picture, so I want to show y'all that picture. But yeah, shout out to the Starbucks CEO for handling that situation the way that he handled it. And that's my broadcast and everything. I just wanted to, I know that I said it because I could go on forever about this. But y'all have a good week.
See y'all next Sunday.
I'll see y'all next Sunday and stuff and everything. Because I can go on forever. But y'all have a good weekend. I mean, a good week. All right, bye. Your thing don't want to let me go.